Bassie is one of the four toons from the Easter events and is honestly probably the best support in the entire game. Her ability to drop items can be incredibly helpful to your team, no matter what they're doing, extracting, running from twisteds, or anything else. You can usually give them an item to help them out. She has really good movement speed and stamina, allowing her to quickly grab items from across the map. And she has great stealth, allowing her to safely deliver items to your teammates, especially if they're running from twisteds. One thing she is not good at, though, is extracting. And when I say she's not good at extracting, I mean she is the literal worst extractor in the entire game. She has 1-star skill check and 2-star extraction speeds, which at least I would personally consider to be the worst in the game. Pebble is the only thing that really comes close. So, I obviously decided it was a good idea to take a toon with these awful extraction stats, do a solo with them, and slap on participation and magnifying glass on top of that. Yeah. So, I actually did 3 runs, mostly just because, I don't know, I was trying to reach floor 25, but, yeah, I did not. But anyway, let's just get into our first run. Now, this is the only run that I actually fully recorded. Mostly because these runs were so long, if I recorded all 3 of them, I would run out of storage space. So the other 2 I only recorded when I got down to 1 heart and a couple highlight floors. So, let's go over our first run in detail, and then we'll just, yeah, I'll just quickly show the other 2. So, floor 1 and 2, we get Razzle and Dazzle. So, this made these 2 floors incredibly easy. See, ignore that. On floor 3, we get Glisten, and I got a surprisingly low amount of rare twisteds. Yeah, I know they're called rare, but I got like 6. Like, this entire time. Floor 5, we get Scraps. Yes, I know I said we didn't get many rare twisteds, but like, we don't get any more for the entire rest of the run, so, you know. Floor 10, we get a Blackout Shelly, and yeah, I know jumping from 5 to 10 is pretty big, but I don't really have anything else to say, because the early floors, they were just flooded with Razzle and Dazzles for some reason, and Razzle and Dazzle is really easy, meaning, like, there's nothing really to say about them. Floor 13, there was a medkit in the shop, and on both floor 14 and 15, there were band-aids on the floor. Now, this was fairly lucky, because, my god, is Bassie, like, sure, she can outwalk most common twisteds, but, like, because you extract so slowly, there's like a really high chance you just get cornered, and then you can't really do anything about it other than to get hit and use a heal. Luckily, we're getting a lot of heals. Floor 19, we get Shelly in Shelly's room. Then floor 20, we get Shelly again. Then floor 21 gets V. And floor 22 was honestly, it was quite calm. Floor 23, on the other hand, was not quite calm. immediately, we get Shelly and V. Then I notice Pebble. And then, after I get 2 machines done, I notice Sprout. And then die because I got comboed by V and Pebble. So that went amazingly. Oh, and did I mention that was a blackout? Yeah. So, yes, I don't necessarily think I had a great chance of surviving quad mains in a blackout on what is, at least in my opinion, the worst map in the game when it comes to solo runs. But yeah, let's see if the other runs can make it further. Okay, so spoiler alert: the other runs did not make it further. Yeah. Uh, um, Both of the other ones, the only highlight I recorded was both of them had Pebble and Shelly on some variant of the warehouse, and I also did record the floor I died on for both of them. For the second run, I died on floor 19 to Pebble in V's room, and on the third one, I died to Goob in the gift shop because, my camera just decided to be weird. I don't know. Anyway, so, is Bassie good in a solo run? No, obviously not. But, how good is she? I'd say she's alright. Obviously, the fact I'm constantly failing skill checks is not amazing, but you obviously can still hit them. It's not, too hard, especially if you don't have participation mode and magnifying glass on. But in the end, I'd say she's decent at solo runs. It's at least compared to other bad extractors. I'd say she basically feels like Pebble, except with smaller skill checks. The extra item slot is nice, I guess, but I never found it really being helpful. I also would say that it's useful for the drop ability is useful for making it so your heals don't get taken by GG, but in all 3 of the runs, I encountered GG once, and I was not recording the floor. So yeah, anyway, do not use Bassie in solos, especially not with this trinket combo. But anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. See you in the next one. Good. Bye.